Welcome. My name is Chris Griffiths and we're here for part 3 of the software training. Right now we're going to talk about searching the database. So in the MLS what we're talking about is this menu here, the searches menu, and the various choices open to you from that. And we're going to start at the top. The first two, saved searches and saved hot sheets, this is where you're actually going to access search criteria that you've set up previously so that you can run searches repetitively over time. Hot sheets will have a separate section on hot sheets. I'm not a big fan of the hot sheet function. I think there is a better way, and I will teach you that later on as we move down the list. Quick and standard. As you can see, quick is crossed out, and the reason that quick is crossed out is that there are only 8 fields of difference between a quick search and a standard search. And there are two things here. First of all, the quick search is really no faster than a standard search. And secondly, one of Murphy's laws says that if you run this quick search, you will desperately want one of those missing 8 fields. So we will, not do quick searches. We'll always use the standard search. When we get towards the end of this series, I will teach you how to use the custom search to create a genuinely quick search if that's what you want. You'll see that radius is crossed out. Now this is not because radius is not a great search. It's a wonderful search and a very necessary one. We'll use it almost every time we run a CMA. But the reason it's crossed out is that everything you can do in a radius search you can do in the map search, with the added benefit that you get to see graphically the area that you're searching. So when you want to do a radius search, you're actually going to come to map, and I'm going to have a whole section on using the map search, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. Now the address search, as we said in the second lesson, I think it was, the listing locator is a great way to quickly look up a single address. But the address search is really useful if you want to find a property in a range of addresses. So say, for example, you want to find a condominium on South Orange Grove. You put in the range of addresses and then go down and specify, condominium with a pool, etc., etc. So the address search is good when you're looking for a range of addresses on a street. Listing number search. Again, the listing locator allows you to find a single listing number very, very quickly. But the listing number search allows you to find, say for example, you have a client who sends you 20 different listing numbers off Realtor.com, you can put them in and you can run them all together. Very useful. The tax ID search. Now this one is kind of confusing because when we look in the searches menu here, you'll see we have tax ID. And when you look in the main menu, you'll see we have a tax list. So what's the deal? Well, the deal is that if you run the tax ID search in the searches menu, you are only searching properties that either are listed now or have been listed, in our sort of 7 to 9 year history in our database. Whereas if you run a search in the tax search, you're actually searching the assessor's database, so it doesn't matter whether the property has ever been listed, you will find the assessor's information for the property, so the address, bed, bath, count, etc. Okay, so that's the difference between a tax ID search and a tax search. Lastly, down at the bottom here, you will see that there is an open house search. Listing agents can put in as many open houses they want. They're searchable by the public. They're mappable. It's a great feature that not enough of our agents are using. And lastly, we have the agent office search. And the agent office search allows you to find other agents in the MLS. Now, right now, you're only searching the iTech database, so about 3,000 agents. But by the end of the summer, this will include all of the agents in Carrots, so you'll be searching about 100,000 agents. So it's going to change dramatically in the next few months. And that basically is the end of our discussion of searches. Thank you.